Subscribe, like and share. Remember to click the bell please. Watch our playlist again so as to grasp the continuous trend of the market. Good evening, guten Abend, bonsoir, buenas noches to investors in North and South America. Ohayo gozaimasu. 안녕하세요, 各位早晨. Good morning to investors in Asia. Buenas noches, good night to investors in Europe and Africa. I'm Daniel Yu speaking in Hong Kong. It's 30th January here and 29th January in Wall Street. This time, I will talk about four main points. Number one, turning point of the market and NASDAQ. Number two, tanks and Ukraine. Number three, AI intelligence. Number four, stock recommendations. Among the three major indices, NASDAQ is the most decisive now. Whether the market can have a breakthrough upward depends on NASDAQ. Already said it had entered into stage 3 of bear market on 16th August. Actually, it started a complex Ursa major pattern on that day and entered into Ursa minor pattern in October till now. Please be noted that the current wave is still wave 3 and not wave 5, so the chance of breakthrough is still higher. The last closing price is slightly higher than the 3-headed ranging shown from mid-November to mid-December, but still needs confirmation. We count the Elliott wave like this. Wave 1, 2, and this is wave 3.1. And this is wave 3.2 and not wave 5. We'll explain further after the completion of the wave. So the explosive power is enough to have a breakthrough upward, but we'll decide on the statement of the FOMC meeting of coming Wednesday. It is believed that the rate hike will be 25 basis points and another 25 basis points on March 21st to 22nd, and thus finish the rate increasing cycle. So the statement after the FOMC meeting will disclose the intention of the Fed on interest rate, even though there will not be any economic projection report this time. And when we view the heat map chart of the past 30 days of S&P, it can be seen majoring in green, and the most eye-catching stocks are technology stocks. Mind that the Apple, Google, Amazon are going to have result announcement this week, and also the employment report on Friday is a 5-star incident. After the Mars Occultation, already said fierce fighting will resume in Ukraine soon. Today is the 341st day of fighting. Since Ukraine gained back quite a number of territory in the counter-attack in second half of 2022, Russia announced in high key that they will have a counter-attack after winter. Germany has already announced to send Leopard 2 tanks to Ukraine and also approved other countries who have purchased their Leopard 2 can send out, including Finland, who just gave €400 million military aid to Ukraine. Canada at once joined the group and announced to supply 6 of the Leopard 2 tanks to Ukraine. However, the most eye-catching news is that US confirmed the supply of 31 sets of M1 Abrams tanks. So when the news is announced and you go to buy those stocks, it's already too late. A smart investor should buy before the announcement. What are they going to supply next? Of course, fighter jets and missiles. So better buy the Boeing BA now. But people may ask, is this news correct? What happens if they do not supply? Never mind, another bloom of traveling from China is coming. After the Lunar New Year, which China calls its Spring Festival, another outbreak of pandemic will spread as people go from village to large cities to work. Anyway, the wave will last for 1 to 2 quarters. When passed away, retaliation in consumption will come and the traveling industry will be one of the most benefited fields. Boeing is producing both military and civil traveling planes and parts. Don't worry. Better buy now than next quarter. For last quarter, I had already recommended it for the 737 MAX will be back in the sky soon. Furthermore, we can talk about the AI intelligence of RapidEye. The memory power of RapidEye not only can produce robot lawyer and robot doctor, but can also produce speakers for customer service and give explanations. As for deep brain training, they can have interviews with scholars and record down their research on peculiar subjects, say physics or chemistry. So if the scholar passed away, the memories can still stay inside the AI robot, and it can answer all questions raised based upon the concept of the scholar. Now, people can only read the books of the scholar, but in the future can talk to the writer, no matter he has passed away or is still living on Earth. Actually, it's talking to the AI, and the AI giving an elaboration of scholars' concept. So what happens in the stock market? Today, when a successful big shot earns a lot of money in the market, he would issue a book and teach others how to invest by chart analysis, fundamental analysis, technical and economic indicators, and of course his own experience and life examples. But in the future, not just reading the book online or the paper version, you can still talk to the book. Even if he has gone back to heaven, he can still teach people how to invest. Wouldn't it be lovely? So mind the related stocks on software development like MSFT, AMT, AMAT, NVDA, INTC, GOOG, AAPL before it is too late. When the fall comes, it is time to buy at low. It's more profitable than chasing at high. Under the trend of laying off, the BZFD announced to cut 12% staff, but price rocketed up for 120% in the previous day and 80% yesterday. For it announced to involve in the development of ChatGPT, that is AI development, but it is just a backdoor listing company, too risky indeed. As for RRP, mind the great changes. The figure has gone down from 2,553 billion on December 30th, 2022 to 2,003 billion on January 27th. That is 550 million had already pumped into the market. Mind that on February the 2nd, there is again a symptom of three spirits knocking at the door, where three major central banks are having their rate decision within 24 hours, which are Federal Reserve, Bank of England, and European Central Bank. When the breakthrough of 2,000 billion occurs, investors knew that this great amount of institutional capital entering into the market will further attract more and bloom the market. So keep an eye in this level. So for individual stocks, people asked me whether Tesla is suitable to buy at this time. There is a jumping gap here. So for short-term purpose, better wait for refilling of the gap. But for long-term purpose, can buy now. Mind that the competition is quicker now because wind energy cars will be on the road, so do not have high hopes as before. MSFT will go up with technology stocks for OpenAI development. So when it falls, it's time to buy at low. GOOG is going to have a breakthrough, so after purchasing, need not to wait too long, and their AI development is multifolded. AAPL just finished the round bottom and will have an announcement of new products in March. AMAT, when penetrating upward, will be one of the market movers, so do not neglect and should keep alert. Like NVDA for AMD, it will go in same pace with NASDAQ. For ASML, they confirmed to start selling Mars Retrogradation to China, and price rocket up because they can get more business from Western countries than China. So please refer to the last video. 4th February is known as start of spring, which will bring significant changes, and the characteristic of RapidEye
Now it's only in the prelude, and the main theme will come on that day, which will bring about a brave new world.